Hey guys, me again. I am back. Been doing a lot of different projects going on, all kinds of crazy and stuff. Really though, this video is just to show you kind of the newest tool to make that I'm going to be using to make some of the crazy stuff that I've got on tap. Well, I kind of splurged and bought something really, really big. So here goes. Turn around here, and I bought that. This is a 40-watt hobby laser cutter from Full Spectrum Laser. Picked it up as kind of a birthday gift, an early birthday gift to myself. But this is it. 40-watt laser. See down in here, there's the mirror assembly for the cut head motors. I've got my other mirror. There's another mirror at the back, and then around the corner is the actual laser tube, which is liquid cooled. So I've got a bucket down here. Paper and stuff off of it. I've got a bucket down here with distilled water in it, so you can kind of see that. Sorry about the darkness. I've got my two fittings, my in and my out fitting for it. Air pump, and the laser itself. What's neat about it is this particular laser prints or works like a printer. Basically, you can do raster, which would be engraving of anything, wood or paper that you can get under it. You can do acrylic also. I've got some samples around here of acrylic. But pretty cool. So what I ended up doing, and I don't know how this is going to turn up on the screen, so you got to bear with me because of the light, but what I did is I fired up, of all things, Visio. It's probably my drawing tool of choice for this kind of stuff when I have to do vectors and I need really, really square lines and stuff. So you basically draw what you want out there, and then you tell it to print, and it brings you into this program, which is their, whoops, let me bring that back up here, is their engraving program. You set how much power you want to use and how quickly you want it to cut, and then you tell it go. So we're going to go ahead and click go, and then check it out. I mean, this, just to show you guys, I'm running at 100% speed, so this is actually cutting in real time. I'm not speeding anything up, and it's just on cardstock. It will cut materials up to a 1/4 inch thick. Right now, just to kind of get the feel of it and stuff, I don't really want to wait through working on wood and that kind of stuff right now. So it's really just me playing with the paper side of it. I'm probably going to be using it mainly to create templates for other stuff for cutting. Just need to go out and get some thicker papers, because it will do thicker papers. I've actually got some acrylic around here that I'm going to be cutting on as well. I just need to actually get started with it. And in the case of this one, I didn't really bother lining up the paper very well, as you can tell, because it's starting to go over the edges. But that's okay. This is just a quick test one to show you guys what I'm doing. Normally what they recommend doing is running a test so that you make sure you get everything aligned and all the other fun stuff. But this one, as you can see, I just threw a piece of paper down there and said, okay, let's go. So, it's almost done cutting. It's cutting out the last few shapes now. But what's neat is, I mean, you can do round shapes, squares, pretty much anything you can stick under there, it'll do. It's kind of nice. So now it's finishing up. It's going to take it back to the home position. And we can open up our chassis, and there we have it. So I'm going to pick up the main paper sheet, and we will hold this up, but you can see perfectly clean cut all the way through, and that is cool. And then I've got all my shapes sitting down here. So there's my arrow that I did, a little X or a cross, a circle with rounded edges, various stars, triangles, anything. What's neat is the round ones, even the round ones actually turn out really round. I mean, there's I'm going to try and get this so you can see. I mean, there's not that stair stepping. If you feel it, you can feel a little bit of stair stepping on the circles, but I mean, that's pretty darn good. So that's my new toy. I'm going to be having a lot of fun with it. In fact, I've got a project that I did earlier, which I will, why not? We'll walk through the mess, climb over stuff. Oop, there's my battle foam stuff that I won. That's a whole nother video. We'll get to that later. There's something I built that I got a feeling I'm going to be doing the next one with a few laser cut parts, but more on that later. So for now, guys, take it easy. I'm going to turn this back around to myself, say goodbye, and let the real fun begin.